Hi, and welcome back. I think tonight it's already midnight, so maybe kind of a shorter video, but I think we're going to try to pop the rest of the welds off that brace and maybe see what that brace looks like, and maybe trying to clean it up a little bit. That's my major plan for tonight, is to get that off or get it bent back far enough so I can saw it off. But other than that, I apologize if the video comes out late. We had a pretty big storm come through here, knocked some limbs down, knocked the power out for a little bit, and took my internet down, so I'm having to upload this over my phone, which is not as fast, so I'm not sure if this will be able to make it by when I usually upload, but it should be out Friday or today at some point. And I'm sorry for if it's later. If it's not, then that's fantastic, but I got a feeling it's going to take a while to upload it that way. But anyways, we'll start to work over here and hopefully pull that little piece of floor off. I did get a suggestion to brace the cowl, but I put that brace from the firewall. Can't see it because of this thing. I can't see it anyways, from the firewall to the radiator support right here, to kind of keep that from falling in, back in, and had a suggestion to brace from the floor up. Instead, I'll show you what I did. But I got some wooden blocks and some thin boards and put it underneath the dash to kind of hold it in place so it doesn't drop any. I don't know if that will help that much, but anyways, I thought, having more bracing around that area would be nothing but helpful. So I'll show you what I did too. All right, this right here, that's when I want to finish kind of drilling out spot welds today and knocking it off. And if we get that far, I may come in here, start taking this inner rocker off, probably back to here, and drilling these out here and getting that off, which I'm probably gonna have to take this whole piece off here anyways, so I might order a new one of these because it's pretty bad, as you can see, and it's kind of wavy, and of course back here you can stick your finger through it. I figure I see a few spot welds here, and there's probably gonna be some along here and here, and of course it's on the underneath, so the flange that goes under, and a spot weld to that. So, and that's the little piece under here that I'm thinking about building instead of buying this whole piece here. But my major concern is this tonight, and this is my kind of bracing. There's still a little bit of, if you can tell, wiggle room, but not much. This doesn't move very much at all. So I think I got enough metal in between here and here that this should stay pretty rigid, I hope. But I put that in there just in case. And I think too, whenever I start to put the kick panel and everything else back in, I'm gonna put a level on this and make sure it's not, sagging down like this or like this. Make sure it's straight and level. Anyways, let's get to work on this. I broke my spot weld cutter. I don't know if you can see. Oh, it's not focusing. Anyways, this little piece popped off from the end of that. So this one's done. I guess I'll go back to the drill bit. What kind of really surprises me is how bad that looks. There's still plenty of metal. So I may have just been able to treat that with something. But I mean, but this had to go, so I mean, better just replace it with new. Metal on that, on the new panel don't seem as thick, but regardless, it has to go in there. And just looking, I just kind of want to look at it because I really don't like using the drill bit. I like how this gives a better cut. You can see what I did to it. It focus. The tip that you put in the hole to kind of seat it snapped off. I don't think I can fix that, so I'll probably have to get a brand new one. But yeah, I tried with the drill right there, and I just don't like the way that looks. I mean, right here I can just take the grinder to these and knock these flat. I'll probably end up drilling it out completely anyways, but just like that one went almost all the way through, and that one too. But anywho, this brace doesn't seem too bad. I know it looks kind of bad, but most of this will come off. We can grind it and straighten this back out. Take this little piece of the inner rocker off. But I think that'll do it for me on the try and get this off tonight since I broke my spot weld cutter. And I might try to take that thing off right here. I'm not really sure what that is, but it has to come off anyway, so we can try to get that off, I guess. Well, instead of try messing with that thing tonight, I think I'm gonna try to clean up the underside of the tub here. So I got my weld through primer in. I'm just waiting on the this piece to come in. Then I'll cut a strip and put it in here. But anyways, we can get the back side of it cleaned up and ready. I think that'll do it for me this evening. It's already pushing on 1 o'clock and I gotta go to work in the morning. But I wish we would have got further. But that spot weld cutter really gonna set me back until I get a new one, which I'm gonna be looking for one locally tomorrow. That way we can get that little piece out and start working around the floor area so I can make sure I get what I need. And yeah, sorry about the lack of content tonight and kind of just lackluster stuff, but I mean, we need to get that sanded down underneath there, over there, so we can put that new piece on when it gets here. Next video I'll show you the weld through primer I got, and maybe we'll put in that piece we made for that back door pillar. Let me take you over there and show you what I mean. Yeah, I don't know if you remember this piece right here, but we kind of made a little repair piece for it. Can't put it in there. Remember how it goes. Has to go like this. Anyways, it still needs some finishing out, but I got my weld through primer, so we can actually put this back in after we kind of work it out a little bit more, because there's some stuff that needs to happen. Yeah, it has to go like that. Anyways, we may be able to tack that in here this next week, since we got that primer in, and be done with this area here. That may be something I do tomorrow if I can't find the spot welder or spot weld cutter. Anyways, more than likely, if I can't find a spot weld cutter, we'll order one and wait on it, and we can finish that little repair piece over there. See if we can't get it to look right. That'd be my first kind of patch I ever did on a vehicle. Like I said before, all this stuff I'm doing I've never done before. It's just kind of trying to think out the process and try not to mess it up too bad. But I mean, if I really goober it up, I'm sure somebody could fix it for the right price. But anyways, we'll continue on next time. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for subscribing. It really helps me out. It makes me motivated to get out here and just do like tonight. It wasn't very much, but at least we got some things taken off that we don't have to do, next time. And hopefully it'll start coming together soon once I get all my stuff in, and then we can get that side buttoned up, like I've been saying for way past 6 months or so. And then we'll start on the other side. Then, like I said, after that, after get all that straightened out, I want to take the body off the frame. I'll start working on the frame, and it'd be nice if I could get a rotisserie, but I'm not sure if I could fit one in here. It'll be a tight squeeze. It could fit right in here. When we put the frame kind of like where I'm standing right here, it may work that way, but I'd like to get one because I like to get everything on this Bronco done, at least to my standards of right, which kind of, I don't want to say I'm a perfectionist, but there's things drive me crazy. And that's having, I know it's going to happen, but dirty frame, dirty undercarriage, everything. And especially some of these car shows I go to, right in here on each side is rust they painted over, and that irritates me the most. I don't know why, but I can't stand rust right in here, especially when they got their hood open and, you know, showing the engine. So I'm wanting to get everything cleaned off, painted, and make it look really nice. That's my end goal. But I don't necessarily have that skill set. I'm trying to learn it with this. Hopefully we'll get this one somewhat right and not too terribly messed up. And then we can go on to my other projects. So hopefully by the time I get to that one, I'll know at least a little bit what I'm doing, because I want that one to turn out really nice. 65 Austin Healey. I believe that'll be a little fun car to drive. But that one looks like it'll be probably the last one I do. I don't say last one I do, but last project I have here at my house. So anyways, sorry for rambling, but like I said before, thanks again for watching. And if you're new to the channel, I post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's probably gonna be something with the Bronco, because I'm wanting to get that done. And I'll have an Instagram too. I post pictures of Bronco on it, and that's about it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next.